and events are coming for you. And as you continue your journey to legend status, 40 prizes await you for each level of progress. Bounce into Season 3 with a t-shirt and ball for levels 1 and 2. Double your XP for half an hour at level 9, a full hour at levels 17 and 28, and 2 hours at levels 32 and 38. Add flair to your My Player with a jewelry pack at 15, new emotes at level 16, 20, and 25, an iced out suit at level 37, and an extra badge point at level 39. Plus a whole lot more. And you can handle all the Winter Wonder in your hands with an animated iced out bundle, exclusively rewarded to those who reach level 40 in Season 3. As new events roll out, we will have all the latest information and excitement right here on 2K TV.
Welcome to Season 3, Iced Out.
With ice.
Let's hear it for the starting five of your Phoenix Suns. At power forward, 6 feet 7 inches, number 11, Larry Nance Jr. At forward, 6'6", number 25, Mikal Bridges. At guard, 6 feet, number 3, Chris Paul. At center, 6'11", number 22, DeAndre Ayton. At guard, 6'5", number 1, Devin Booker. Your Phoenix Suns head coach is Monty Williams. Let's hear it for your Phoenix Suns.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Mikal Bridges is a big part of the Suns' growth into a powerhouse. Coach Monty Williams said of his two-way swingman, I believe he has every intangible, talent and quality to be a glue guy in that starting lineup. Mikal has an edge to him. Guys respect the heck out of him because he competes every day. Kevin, I compete every time you throw it down to me.
You do. And you're a great competitor. DA, it is an honor to be on this broadcast with you each and every game. And certainly Bridges one to watch. DA, thanks. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. We've got Cunningham, Isaiah Stewart out there with Reddish. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's LeVert in at the 2 guard. And for Phoenix, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Nance out there with DeAndre Ayton, and it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
I think we are, Kevin. I mean, obviously it was more balanced back in the day, guards and bigs. But with the three-point shot, it has really made this a guard league.
Now here's Paul. Not a lot of room.
Hey, who got him?
Ayton in the corner. Booker looking around. 6 on the shot clock.
Seconds.
Here's Nance. Nurkic with the block. To the paint. Here's Reddish. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
A versatile wing with a good overall skill set. Reddish has a bright future in this league, and I think his peers would agree.
The first free throw is good. So he gets them both. And here are the Suns now. Nance outside. He kicks to Booker. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And great energy from Booker there in the paint, just working hard to get to his shot.
Now here's Cunningham. He had 25 points last game. Here's Nurkic. They get it back. Pass to Cunningham. Now here's Nurkic. 6 to shoot. Second chance shot. That shot misses. Good D by Booker. Suns on offense. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
They were very patient, and that was the difference. It's hard to be patient, I know, but look at the outcome they had.
And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Now here's Paul. He's coming off a 10-point game against Utah. Here's Booker. That one a little long.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Reddish the pass to Nurkic. It's stolen by Nance. Now Bridges. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
LeVert kicks to Cunningham. Pass to Stewart. And here's LeVert. 5 on the clock. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Reddish's shot is good.
Beautiful rhythm off the catch. Cam is a well-coordinated athlete who looks fluid in everything he does.
Here's Booker. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Booker's got 7 points in the game. Well, for Detroit, their last game a loss to the Pelicans.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You know, sometimes great skill can overcome a lack of intensity, but it's very rare.
And how about the playmaking skills of LeVert? I like watching this guy break down the D in the pick and roll.
Booker the pass to Paul. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
And there's the pass to Stewart. Ball's knocked loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Magicians checked in for Chris Paul.
Number 17.
Here's Cunningham, and then Cunningham slams it in.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Magician, Bridges dishes to Booker. Back to Bridges. Pass to Nance. Clock at 6. Kicks it to Booker. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. 9 points in the game so far.
Against Booker, a little contact usually doesn't go a long way. Strong body control there.
Bounce pass LeVert. Here's Nurkic. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Magician passes to Booker. To the middle. Knocks it down in the bucket from Magician.
An awesome distributor. Booker's floor awareness and understanding of when to dish it is a real weapon.
Now here's LeVert. Really struggled in the loss against New Orleans. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Suns. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
And an NBA Finals rematch tonight, and they're the defending champs. Certainly feeling confident.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. You know, Steve, you look around the league, a couple teams already suffering injuries, testing that depth early on.
And Kevin, because they came into the season with high hopes, it's really a test of their mental resolve as well.
Big group substitution here for Phoenix. Smith checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Larry Nance. Diallo, he's checked in for Bridges. And it's Ellis in for Booker. Then for the Pistons, Todd's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Hayes comes in for Karis LeVert. And it's Mike Conley in for Cunningham. Conley gets the bucket.
And Conley, because of his quickness and wingspan, he plays bigger than his size.
Magician passes to Ellis.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Diallo. .151 left to play in the first quarter. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
.149 left to play here in the first. And here's Hayes. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against New Orleans. Here's Stewart. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Ellis the pass to Magician. Stewart against Ellis. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Now here is Conley. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And the foul goes on the Magician.
Number 17.
That's his first foul.
That's his
the
first
Pistons
personal
making a
foul.
change here.
Second
Starks
team
is
foul.
checked in.
Piston substitution.
Get the perimeter, get the perimeter.
On defense, the Suns. Rebound by Smith. To the paint. Here's Diallo. A slam dunk by Diallo.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Here's Conley, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Number 17.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
Stewart.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Porter with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The shot's good from Magician.
The complete game of Otto Porter. Overplay him, and it's a good bet. He'll find an open man.
And here's Conley outside. Another three for Detroit.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we'll be back with you shortly. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Suns.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and they've also balanced that, though, guys, with the attack off the bounce as well to get them some points.
Here are the five Detroit has to start the second quarter. We've got Hayes, Isaiah Stewart out there with time. Then there's Starks, and it's Conley in at the one. 6 on the shot clock. Up top, Diallo. And they'll get another chance. The second chance effort. Porter trying to free himself up. Smith, no luck. The Pistons trailing. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Magician in the last matchup against the Jazz was terrific. He finished with 32 points, and along with what he did on offense, he had a big defensive night as well. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And, Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
Hit these, baby. Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got it. Hey, you can shoot it. I got him. You got this guy out here? Yeah.
And that one misses. Ball checked in for Phoenix. Detroit also making some changes. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Isaiah Stewart. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Mike Conley.
Knock this in.
Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby. Hey, man, you want this guy?
Yo, I'm
Who
on
got
this
shooter,
guy.
huh?
Good on the second free throw. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Passes it to LeVert. Back to Hayes. The pass to LeVert. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Got a hand on it. Starks against Ellis. From the high post. Off the left rim and out. Suns have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Shot good by Diallo.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Hayes, the pass to Nurkic. Makes it off the glass.
Watching Hayes, he keeps his eyes up, always looking for a better shot, either for himself or his teammates.
Smith outside. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
They are just killing them on the interior.
LeVert against Paul. It's hauled in by the Suns. And now the Suns, a fast break. Ellis with the ball. And there's the drive. And Ellis throws it down.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Here's LeVert. Ellis with some nice D. Suns leading by 6. Paul outside. From outside the arc. Detroit with the rebound. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds in this game. On the wing starts. Pass to LeVert. There's the triple. It's through for his second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Group substitution here for Phoenix. Andre Ayton's checked in for Smith. Nance comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Bridges, he's checked in for Diallo. And it's Devin Booker in for Ellis. Then for the Pistons, Reddish comes in for Starks. And it's Cunningham in for Hayes. It's stolen by Reddish. Pass to Cunningham.
Here we go. Here we go. Get a good look. Good look.
To the inside, Nurkic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul.
It goes on Devin Booker.
Team foul.
A physical big. Nurkic embracing, going up and attracting the contact when he's trying to score.
Free throw good, Nurkic.
You know, it took Nurkic a while to kind of establish himself as a starting center in the NBA, but it didn't take long to see it's a role he deserves.
And both free throws good for Nurkic. And it's the Suns with the ball. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Sadiq Bey was the 19th pick in 2020 out of Villanova, and he made an immediate impact for the Pistons. Dwayne Casey said he's a coach's dream, adding he's made himself into one of the top three-point shooters of his class, a defender, and he's just scratching the surface. Guy's not bad for a rebuilding team.
You're right, they got a good one. Thanks. Fast break, here they come. Here's Paul. Here's Ayton. That one misses. And Detroit the other way now. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip. Here's LeVert. 5 points in the game. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Second team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
At the line for 2.
The first one falls, and Phoenix making a change here. Carter's checked in. Stewart's checked in for Detroit. Conley now comes in for Karis LeVert. And he makes both free throws.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Booker outside. Down low. And Ayton throws it down.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now here's Cunningham. He has 6. And the rejection by Ayton. Here's Booker. Ayton trying to break free. A nice shot by Booker. And it's a 5-point Suns lead.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker, doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
Hey, call me.
Now here's Reddish. Defended by Bridges. And Cunningham with the slam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's Nance. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 6. Reddish grabs the rebound. Pistons trail by 3. Passes to Conley. 1:04 left here in the second. And no good. Some solid defense from Ayton. It's stolen by Reddish. And they're pushing it up. And here they go. And Stewart gets it to go. Stewart's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
The Pistons have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Knocks it loose. Bridges with the steal. Carter with it. And it's Reddish picking him up.
Hey, yo, right here, baby.
From downtown, and Carter with the basket on the assist by Booker. Booker's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Conley left side. Over Booker. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Suns lead by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Bridges out there with Larry Nance, and it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
So clever on his takes inside. Chris Paul is adept at carving his way through the D.
LeVert kicks to Stewart. Baseline J on the way. The rebound by Nance. Phoenix leading by 4. Oh, Ayton in position.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Detroit's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. The pass to Cunningham. A beautiful reverse layup. Cunningham's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Booker. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Shoots from the baseline. That one off the back iron and out. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And the dunk by Booker.
And this is how you convert in transition. Booker running the floor well and being rewarded for it.
Pass to LeVert. Now Cunningham. Pass to Nurkic. Now Cunningham. Defended by Booker. It's tipped. Bridges outside. Ayton. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And it's an 8-point Phoenix lead.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Passes it to LeVert. He kicks it to Reddish. 6 to shoot. Here's Nurkic. To the wing on the left. Takes the 13-footer. And the shot is long.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
And the dunk by Booker.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Then for the Pistons, Todd's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Starks comes in for Reddish. And Hayes subbed in for Cunningham. Now here's Hayes. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Todd passes to Hayes. Here's Starks. Kept alive. Stewart. Nice D from Porter.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First team foul.
The Suns have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Jalen Smith, 2 shots.
2. Knock this in.
Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby. Hey, man, you want this guy?
Yo, I'm
You
on
gonna
this
shoot,
guy.
huh?
First one falls for him. And we all value a dose of humility from time to time, even, Steve, from the stars. But what do you think is the right balance between bravado and modesty?
I think you always got to have character and respect. I think that's where it comes from. But during competition, long as you're not crossing the line, I think it's okay.
Smith hits them both. Here's Starks. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Stewart. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
Yeah, good job
First
to take it
foul.
right at the D.
The Pistons shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line
Isaiah
tonight.
Stewart, 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Stewart. And so Stewart nails both of them. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Inside, Ellis trying to free himself up, and that one drops for him.
The assist.
Magicians got the lead up to 12 now for Phoenix. Detroit's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Starks outside. Driving to the basket. Here's Stewart. Uses the glass to finish the
Isaiah
layup. Stewart's got 10.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Magician passes to Smith. The shot misses. Pistons trail by 10. It's LeVert on the wing. Back to Hayes. Phoenix grabs the miss. And the pass to Magician.
Hey, yo, right here. All right, now move around.
Pass to Diallo. Lock at 6. Try. Oh!
Yes.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Now here's Ellis. Karis LeVert unable to get his last shot to go. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Despite their record, there is optimism around the Detroit Pistons. Killian Hayes said, "We have a fun team. We love seeing each other succeed. We've got a bright future." And Coach Dwayne Casey says, if we bring this same type of intensity, toughness each and every night, then good things will happen. Kevin, back to you.
Detroit tough. Good stuff, DA. Thanks. And good that time. And 12 points for Magician.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks
2 minutes
from
remaining
in
in the
close.
third. 2 minutes.
Pass to LeVert. Kicks it to Starks. Into the lane. Good work there as it goes.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Magician passes to Diallo. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Diallo's got 8 points.
throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son's dancers.
Ayton's checked in for the Suns. Carter comes in for Ellis. Then for the Pistons, Reddish, he's checked in for Todd. And it's Conley in for Karis LeVert. Starks dishes to Hayes. Pistons passing it around. Lets it go from the wing. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Hayes has got his second basket. Suns leading by 10. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And that one's good, Ayton. Ayton's got 6 points in the quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Porter against Conley. To the left wing. Here's Hayes. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got the lead up to 14 now for Phoenix.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Starks outside. Out to Conley. Reddish the pass to Hayes. The three-pointer, no good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's Magician. His three-pointer is off the mark. And so it's Phoenix, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Their transition game has been in full effect. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Cunningham is out there with Conley. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Reddish in at the three. Paul can't get it to go.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Goes back up. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Nurkic. Paul passes to Bridges. He kicks to Booker. Passes it to Paul. Here's Ayton. And there's the pass to Paul. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Cunningham. Pass to Reddish. Nurkic against Booker. And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
Nance finds Booker. Nurkic with the block. And they'll keep possession. Nance passes to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Here's Ayton. Lays it up and banks it in. And that's 12 points for DeAndre Ayton.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
And it's Conley penetrating. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got 6 rebounds in the game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And Booker kicks to Paul. Booker outside. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here's Cunningham. Stewart up top. He dishes it to Cunningham. Conley scanning the floor. That one, no good. Suns leading by 19. Booker outside. It's deflected. Blocked again. Conley against Paul. Over Conley. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
To halt the run. Nurkic can't hit. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Booker the pass to Ayton. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Just such strength on these finishes. When you foul Ayton, you really have to hit him to prevent the basket.
Magicians checked in for the Suns. And a switcher also for Detroit. LeVert's checked in. And for the teams who are rebuilding, Smitty, it seems stacking draft picks is often the best approach. Pick swaps, protections, it can make your head spin.
It can, Kevin. I think for the younger guys, it comes down to a couple things. Player development and the culture you breed. That's usually the difference between success and failure.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They've got to like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Now, he is on a major roll today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. LeVert kicks to Cunningham. Here's the teardrop. And the rejection by Ayton. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Here's Cunningham. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Ayton. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Now here's LeVert, following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. LeVert kicks to Reddish. And, Steve, you played in a different era. Do you look a little differently at all the hugs and handshakes between opposing players these days?
No, not at all, Kevin. It's just totally different. These guys been knowing each other for a long time, with youth basketball. I think the competition on the court, it speaks for itself, so I think our game is still in good hands.
Here's Nurkic. Drops in the layup for 2.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by Phoenix.
Booker the pass to Magician. Back to Booker. Tries again. Ayton. No good there. Great D that time from Nurkic. Now here's Reddish. D right on him. Bridges with the steal. Pass to Booker. Takes the elbow jumper and trains it. Booker's got 4 points now in the quarter. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Suns?
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Shooting for Detroit, Karis LeVert at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And the free throw drops for LeVert. Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
2 minutes remaining.
Now, here's Cunningham.
2 minutes.
After the miss from Magician, Stewart misses. And here's Phoenix. They're on a 14-4 run right now. The drive by Booker. He shoots again, and the layup is up and in. Booker's got 23.
Really another fantastic offensive rebound and putback. This is the second game in a row where he has just been ball dominant.
When he gets into one of these grooves, you never know how long they're going to last. Sometimes they go on and on and on.
A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Knight's checked in for Ayton. Smith comes in for Larry Nance. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Bridges. And it's Carter in for Devin Booker. .131 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Livers. And the rejection by Smith. And the shot is good.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Phoenix.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off. I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For Devin Booker.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness. He kept the ball moving, kept everyone involved, really enjoyable to watch.
One shot.
There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Starks the pass to Westbrook. Back to Starks. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second personal
Clearly
foul.
a foul.
Third team foul. At the line for the Pistons, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second.
No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
Magician passes tonight. Shot on the wing. No good from Magician. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's the pass delivers. 17 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. The shot that time, not on target. Some solid defense from Knight. Pass to Magician. Takes the 3. The shot missing. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Now, for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.